Hey guys, I'm Alex, and on this channel I go through my personal finance journey and top tips. And I've been thinking about doing this video for a long time. A long time. Vanguard and InvestEngine are both awesome investment platforms, and they both target the same groups of investors, long-term personal investors. And for over 10 years now, Vanguard has had the monopoly here. If you were a long-term investor looking at low-touch index and ETF investing, Vanguard was the #1 place to go by an absolute country mile. However, InvestEngine has really shaken things up in the long-term investing scene in the UK with their crazy low fees and neat features. And now long-term investors in the UK have a real choice. Should I go InvestEngine or should I go Vanguard? So I thought a Vanguard versus InvestEngine comparison video might be helpful for those who are going through that exact thought process. And in order to compare these platforms, we need to compare them across a number of key categories. And I want to structure this video a bit like a boxing match across rounds, as I feel like this is going to be a back and forth contest between these two great platforms. And unfortunately, we can't start a boxing match without a little ring announcement. So in the red corner, we have Vanguard, the tried and tested stalwart for long-term investing, and probably the most well-known investment platform in the world. And then in the blue corner, we have InvestEngine, the new kid on the block in the UK, making huge noise to disrupt the long-term investing market. So let's go, let's get ready to rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble!
And let's start round one, which is focused on their account type offerings. There's no better place to start than account type, as the platform suited to you must offer the account type you want. And Vanguard really packs a punch in this category. They offer all the account options you expect from a big established investment platform. So they offer a general investment account, they offer a stocks and shares ISA, they offer a junior ISA, and they offer a SIPP. And the only real absentee from this list of account types is a LISA, a lifetime ISA, which some platforms do offer. However, their account type offering is very strong, and those 4 account types will meet most people's needs. In comparison, InvestEngine has 3 account types. Firstly, a general investment account, which they refer to as a personal account. Secondly, stocks and shares ISA. And thirdly, something a little bit different in a business account. And the business account is unique. It's a unique selling point for InvestEngine, as very few platforms provide accounts for businesses to invest, especially low-cost accounts. But despite this selling point, I think it's clear that Vanguard has the edge in this category. But it's only a slight advantage after round one, as the account types InvestEngine offers will still suit most people, especially first-time investors. And account types more generally will only be an important factor in your choice of InvestEngine or Vanguard if you're looking for something outside of a stocks and shares ISA or general investment account. So going into round 2, Vanguard is slightly up on the cards, but it's only a slight advantage. And round 2 is portfolio options. So this round is focused on the types of portfolios each offer. And on paper, they're both evenly matched here, with 2 main offerings on both platforms. So we start off with Vanguard. The first of their 2 main offerings are their ready-made portfolios in the form of life strategy and target retirement portfolios. Their life strategy funds are very well known, with 5 main portfolio options, each with an increasing equity versus bond split, all the way up to 100% equity funds. And they also have the ready-made target retirement portfolios. And as the name suggests, the makeup of these portfolios is determined by target retirement dates. And the longer away the retirement age you're going for, the longer away the retirement date you're going for, the greater a portion of equity compared to bonds. So the life strategy and target retirement ready-made portfolios are Vanguard's first portfolio option. Their second portfolio option involves building your own portfolio from a choice of 79 different Vanguard funds. And here you can mix and match between different index funds, bonds, ESG options, and even include some of those ready-made funds we just talked about. So the second main portfolio option is a lot more active. It involves you choosing your specific investments and building up that portfolio. It's not ready-made. And InvestEngine is very similar because it also offers two main portfolio types. Firstly, they're ready-made managed for you portfolios. And as you can probably guess by the name, these portfolios are managed for you on your behalf by InvestEngine. And like Vanguard's life strategy funds, they're extremely low touch. However, unlike Vanguard's life strategy funds, InvestEngine's managed for you portfolios are tailored to your investment risk level. The managed for you option is actually more similar to a robo-investing approach, as based on the answers you provide in a short survey, InvestEngine has an algorithm which matches a model portfolio to your risk profile, your risk level. And then investments are managed in line with this model portfolio, with this risk level as markets move. So because InvestEngine's managed for you portfolio is matched to your risk level, this differs to Vanguard's life strategy funds where you choose them yourself and you kind of hope it suits. So there's a big advantage here for the first portfolio option. The second main portfolio option for InvestEngine is their DIY portfolio options, where like Vanguard's investment platform, in their second main portfolio option, you build your own portfolio for a range of different funds and you build that portfolio you want yourself. But instead of just being restricted to 79 Vanguard specific funds, on InvestEngine you have over 510 different ETFs to choose from. And I think fund choice deserves its own specific round, so let's leave that one to round 3. But for round 2, in terms of portfolio options, portfolio choices, although they are very similar in both having two main portfolio options, InvestEngine just edges this one because the managed for you portfolio is more tailored to individuals' risk levels, and for the second portfolio option, you have more choice when you build your own DIY portfolio. So going into round 3, the cards are level with 1 round each. And round 3 is all about fund choice. And it builds on the punches thrown in round 2. And in my opinion, this is the most important round, the most important category on this list. And we start off with Vanguard again. In the UK, Vanguard offer investment products across a number of different categories. They offer investment products across ETFs, index funds, bond funds, and equity funds. And as I said in round 2, they have a selection of 79 of their own funds to choose from at the time of this recording. And actually, this isn't that many funds compared to how many funds they offer on their US investment platform, which is over 200. But it's worth keeping in mind that these funds are very, very high quality. And you would have heard of many of these funds if you have an interest in investment products and have seen their adverts on TV. So, for example, their Global All Cap, their FTSE All World, their FTSE High Dividend Yield, they're all very well-known funds. And of course, their life strategy funds are also very well known. However, InvestEngine, in my opinion, really comes into its own in this round, as although they only offer ETFs, they have a huge range of over 510 different ETFs across diversified world equity ETFs, sector-specific ETFs, ESG ETFs, bond ETFs, commodity ETFs. The list goes on and on with over 510 different ETFs. And these ETFs come from a range of different fund providers as well, including the well-known fund providers such as iShares and also Vanguard. And there's actually quite a few different Vanguard ETFs available through InvestEngine, such as their FTSE All World, FTSE Developed World, and FTSE Emerging Markets, just to name a few. So given the sheer number of funds on InvestEngine compared to Vanguard, and the fact that you can access many of Vanguard's own funds through InvestEngine, I think it's safe to say that InvestEngine takes this round and goes up on the cards going into round 4. And round 4 is all about fees. And given InvestEngine is branded as the commission-free platform, you may be thinking, well, InvestEngine is going to win this round really easy. However, it's a lot closer than you think. Vanguard's reputation is built in part on their low fees and transparency. And that's one of the main reasons they've had so much success and become so popular. They've brought long-term investing to the masses through their low fees and transparency. And their fees can be broken down into 4 main parts. Firstly, their platform fee of 0.15% per year, and it's capped at £375. Secondly, their ongoing costs, which covers the individual fund management, and these range from 0.22% to 0.24% for their ready-made portfolios, and from 0.06% to 0.78% for their individual funds. So there's quite a big differing depending on the funds there. And their third fee type is their fund transaction costs, and these cover the dealing fees and taxes as part of the management of the fund, and they range from 0.02% to 0.10%. And finally, their fourth fee type are their one-off ETF costs when you buy and sell, and this covers the market spread and bid spread, and it typically ranges from 0.02% to 0.15%. So with Vanguard, there's 4 different fee types, which is relatively simple compared to some other platforms. However, InvestEngine has an even simpler fee structure than Vanguard, as they have no setup fees, no withdrawal fees, no dealing fees, and no ISA fees. With InvestEngine, the fees you pay depends on the portfolio option you choose. So for their managed portfolios, you'll pay a flat 0.25% platform fee, along with the ETF ongoing management fees, which average out to 0.15% for their managed growth portfolios and 0.25% for their managed income portfolios. And then for their second portfolio type, the DIY investment portfolios, these carry 0 platform fee. Yep, 0 platform fee, which is absolutely crazy. And the only fees you pay with the DIY portfolio option is the ETF ongoing management fees, which you'd pay regardless of which platform you use, and of course as well the market spread fees. And this means through InvestEngine's DIY portfolio option, you can actually buy a number of Vanguard ETFs for cheaper fees than you would have to pay if you bought them through Vanguard's own platform, and that's a real killer blow. So I think because of that, InvestEngine wins this round hands down. And with this round, you can almost argue there's a knockout blow, but maybe not quite. Maybe I'm being harsh, as Vanguard still has relatively low fees compared to other platforms. It's just that InvestEngine has a killer fee structure, and that's the reason why InvestEngine wins this round. So moving on to the next round, round 5, this will be the last round. And this round is all about platform features. It's a very underrated category for investment platforms, but one I think a lot of the younger generation at least really do appreciate. The user experience, the neat tricks, the nice to haves. This is what this round is all about. And this round might surprise you, as you'd expect a big firm like Vanguard to invest in these nice to have value add features for their customers. However, they keep it very basic, they keep it very simple with their features, and there isn't really too much to talk about in terms of Vanguard platform features, except a very good but basic user experience with most of the information you need through breakdowns of your portfolio by region and sector, for example. They also have some automation features, such as their recurring monthly top-ups to their portfolio. However, their feature set is very basic, but that goes with the platform, the brand they're building in terms of very transparent and easy and simple to use. And this differs to InvestEngine. InvestEngine is inspired by the best of fintech in the UK and have a number of neat features. First and foremost, they have views across app and web compared to Vanguard, which only provides you the web view, there's no app. Secondly, a big feature for InvestEngine is their analytics. They have great analytics with breakdowns in their portfolio. For example, if you see with my portfolio, you can see I've got a breakdown of regions, of sectors, and of holdings. And this is awesome information. I like it at least. And then thirdly, there's great automation features with InvestEngine, which help keep it low touch. So there's automated monthly top-ups, which I use myself. And there's also automated rebalancing at the touch of a button. And I absolutely love this feature because it means instead of me needing to do a lot of hard work, InvestEngine does all the hard work for me, rebalancing on my behalf by selling and buying ETFs to align to that original portfolio mix. So I think it's clear again in this round, InvestEngine wins with platform features, but there is good reason for that, as the approach Vanguard are going for is a very simple and easy to use investment experience. But nevertheless, InvestEngine wins the 5th and final round. And although, in my opinion, across the rounds we looked at, InvestEngine won quite clearly, I think it would be unfair for either platform to score a knockout, and instead it's just the points decision to InvestEngine 4-1 across the categories I mentioned. They're the best on price, they have better portfolio options in my opinion, better overall fund choice in my opinion, and better platform features in my opinion. However, it goes without saying that if you do choose Vanguard, you'll still be making a great choice, an awesome platform, and the specific choice for you depends on your individual circumstances. For example, if you wanted a SIP or junior ISA, then clearly Vanguard is the better option, as InvestEngine doesn't even offer these account types at the time of recording. However, for me, for my personal circumstances and for my money, when I took the low account fees combined with a huge ETF range and the additional platform features into consideration, InvestEngine was my top pick. And that's the reason why I use InvestEngine for my stocks and shares ISA platform. And if you want to sign up to InvestEngine, they're still doing an offer where if you invest £100, they'll give you a £25 bonus in the link in the description below. So check it out if you fancy using InvestEngine. I hope this video has helped somewhat in deciding your choice between Vanguard or InvestEngine, or if not, it's just a good watch. Thanks guys.